Hello and welcome back to another video in which we continue our look at pivot tables. If you haven't seen the other videos in this series, you might want to check them out now before moving on to this one. They include creating your first pivot table and how to get the summary totals you see on the screen now. Links to that first video should be on the screen now, and we'll try to also chuck up a link that links you to the playlist dedicated to our pivot table videos. In this video, we're going to look at how we can use functionality built into the pivot table, which will allow us to get a percentage distribution of our data. So we'll get the percentage for each value of the overall amount. So in order to do that, we're going to quickly just amend this pivot table we have in front of us now, and we can jump right into it. So what we're going to do is, we don't need much of the information in here. So what we're going to do is just remove the count of population we had there, so we're going to simply just click and drag it out, and also this average population. So previously we just clicked and dragged the last value out. What we can do on here, just to show you another way, is if you just click the drop down for that field, you can simply just click remove field and it's gone. So what we have on our pivot table now is we know that these are all in the country of the UK, and we can see the cities. We've got Birmingham, Colchester, Edinburgh, London, Manchester and Oxford, and these are the sum of the populations in each of those cities. So what we want to do is we actually just want to show so where we've got the 67 here, what is this 67, what does this relate to as a percentage of this overall total of 237? The percentage really helps with obviously showing what the largest population group is. Obviously it's normally quite visual with the numbers, as we can see that 67 is the largest here, but the percentage does always help give us that clearer indication of the share of how that population is broken down. So you can either amend this column here, but what we're going to do is bring in just another field, just replicate basically the one we've got now, and we'll do the percentage on that field so we've got the two to compare. What we'll just do is bring down the population field so we can see it there. So we've got it twice. We've got sum of population standard and sum of population 2. So in order to show each of these values as a percentage of the total, all we need to do is we can either right click on the selection we are being selected into that column of field we want to change, or we can come down and locate the field here in values and click the drop down button. And then all we need to do is go into value field settings. Once we're into value field settings, all we can do is we can go into this tab here, what says show values as. And in this drop down, we see we've currently got no calculation. What we want to do is click our drop down and navigate to the next option here, what is percentage of grand total. If we select that and then select OK, you can see that our value has now updated to show what the sum of population is in relation to the overall total. So at the moment we've got quite a few decimal places and it's a bit untidy, so what we can do is just go back into our value field settings by doing a right click this time on the field, and then we're going to go into number format at the bottom here, and then we can simply navigate to percentage and remove those decimal places, select OK, select OK again, and then the information is there updated for us. Alternatively, if you had information that was going horizontally, we could also do that as well. All you would need to simply do is select a percentage of row total rather than column total. If you'd like to see that in a separate video, do let us know in the comments below, along with any questions that you might have. As always, links to our Facebook and our website are in the description for this video, so reach out to us there and ask us any questions that you may have. If you haven't done already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button so you are notified of every time YouTube receives one of our new videos. And if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, please do give the video a like. It is greatly appreciated. If we don't speak to you before, we shall see you in the next video.